Hello everyone, and welcome to our Clear Choice Photos event setup walkthrough. Before we begin, all design specs for our software will be included in a separate PDF file. To get to the website, go to events.clearchoicephotos.com. After you've entered your login information, click Login. Once logged in, go to the Events tab. In the Events tab, you'll see Live Events, Upcoming Events, and Past Events. Then click Create Event. On the Select Feature screen, you'll notice that Photo Booth is selected by default. Then you have your animated GIF, which includes burst GIFs. And finally, you have the green screen effect. For this tutorial, I'm going to select both the GIF and the green screen effect. Once you have chosen the features for your event, click Next. In the Event Detail screen, enter the event name or customer name so you recognize it. Next, if you have a hashtag for your event, you will enter it here. This will also show at the top of your screen in the software. Choose your event start date. Our software is based on military time, so keep that in mind when choosing your start and end times. Once you select your hour, it will then ask you what time within that hour you'd like to start. Repeat these steps for your event and date and time. You will need to choose your time zone, depending on where your event is located. The venue name is where the event will be held. This is required by the software. Once all the information is filled, click Next. The Event Options screen is where you fine-tune all the sharing options for your event, such as printing, social media, email, text messaging, and if they require a microsite. There's also filters, digital props, data capture, and Dropbox. For the admin password, make sure it's something you can remember, as the attendant at the event will require that password to log into the booth. Once everything is filled out, click Next. If you chose the print option for your event, here's where you can limit the number of prints per session. Then click Next. On the social sharing page, here's where you can change your settings. You can customize your Instagram message. On the Facebook settings, choose Guest Facebook. This requires the guests to log into their own account in order to post the photo. A client Facebook would be one from the customer, which you would need their login information in order to link. To enable Twitter, you'll need a Twitter account, either from the customer or one from your company. When you click Link Twitter Account, it will take you to another page. On this page, it will ask you to authorize the app for your Twitter account. Be sure you're logged into the company account or the client account and not your own. Then click Authorize App. You should then be able to see which account is linked for Twitter. You can customize the Twitter message on the client's request, or you can leave it as default. Then click Next. On the email screen, choose a template. This is what the email will look like when they send it to themselves, friends, or family. Click Edit Template. Once in the Edit Template screen, anything surrounded by green dots can be changed. Logos, backgrounds, even the text in the email. The purpose of PNG files is so that all emails and microsites load faster. Once finished with your editing, click Done. Double check and make sure the from name and the email subject are accurate for your event. If you select Attached File, they will not be required to go to the microsite. Then click Next. On the text messaging screen, unless your client requests a certain message, just click Next. On the photo template chooser, you have a variety of standard templates to choose from. Or you can choose from My Templates, which are templates used from other events. Plus, you can create your own custom template. Since we chose printing for this event, I'm going to pick the 4x6 horizontal with a single overlay. You can also use animated overlays. Once your template is selected, it'll appear at the bottom. Click the cloud icon underneath the template to upload your overlay. Once your overlay is uploaded, you should see a thumbnail version of your overlay. Then click Next. The branding screen, also known as the idle screen, is the first screen a customer sees. You should have the event name, customer name, or website. You can choose a still background or an animated background for both your booth and your sharing station. Once the upload is complete, scroll down and click Next. The microsite meta title should be auto-filled in by the event name. Below that, you have the option to hide the gallery button or hide the still photos. And also make sure your sharing options on social media are accurate. Here, you can upload a background that will show during the slideshow. The Edit Social Messages button allows you to change all messages for all social media formats. Next, choose your microsite template. Then click Edit. The microsite template editor is just like the email editor. All areas surrounded by green dots can be edited. Logos, backgrounds, even the text in the email. Once all that is finished, click Done. Once your microsite changes are saved, click Next. Which brings us to the digital props screen. You can manage your own customized props or create a new one. Another option is to choose from the prop library. Then click Next. That will take us to the filter screen, which we can use preset filters or guest filters. Then click Next. In the GIF animation window, you can enable burst GIFs or leave it disabled, otherwise known as boomerang GIFs. You can also enable or disable GIF printing. You will then choose your GIF template, which can be the same as your photo template, or you can choose from another template. Then click Next. Since we chose the burst gift option, we must do the same steps as a regular gift. Click on the template so it'll add it to the burst gift templates. Then click Next. If your event has a green screen background, you must click Upload. Choose the file, then upload that file. Once uploaded, you should see a thumbnail below. Then click Next. Now that your event is ready, check your start date, end date, event name, venue, and your password. Then click Create Event. Then click OK. You can now go up to the top right Actions button. Scroll down to Test Event. From here, you can choose which type of photo you want to test and send it to yourself. You can choose to send it to yourself in a text message or via email. You can then check your email or your text messages for your test. To test your microsite, click Share GIF to get a preview of what your microsite looks like live. And that's about it. Thanks for choosing ClearChoice.